Okay, it's really quite simple to take any of the presets or change any of the settings on this machine. There's only one small time frame that you can do that. It won't allow you to make any sort of serious changes mid-treatment. It's kind of a safety feature to stop you putting the wrong sort of powers to the different, wrong areas of the body. So the only time you can access the menu is just after you turn the machine on and the word set appears on screen. What will happen is I'll turn the machine off in a minute, turn it back on. You'll see the machine do a calibration. There'll be a series of little dashes scrolling across the machine, and then the word set will appear, and it will remain on the screen for about 8 seconds. During that time, these buttons, which normally increase and decrease the power and the time, they will have a secondary function. And what they do is each button has its own icon that relates to a different set mode. So for example, this second button here has got the hands, the underarms and the feet icon. That switches and rolls through the factory preset, so you can turn them on or off basically just by continually pressing that button when you're in set mode. Similarly here you've got the pulse icon next to the pulse LED. That's how you can turn the unit from direct current into pulse, and also adjust the width cycle that you can do with this machine. You can alter the on-off, which I'll talk about in a later video. Okay, so I'm just going to do that now. I'm going to turn the machine off. Okay, turn it back on. There's a calibration, and you'll see the word set appear in a minute. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take it out of all the presets. That's all the LEDs off now. It's in direct current P100, and I'm going to enter it. Now it's automatically gone to the time with 15 and a power on 10. We are in manual mode. Okay, so you can now basically hook up to the electrodes and you can perform a treatment on whatever area of the body you need. For this demo we're going to do the underarms. We always recommend, a lot of people really need pulse current for the underarms, but if you can, and if the patient can tolerate it and there's no hypersensitivity, then we recommend that you perform a treatment in direct current because it's the most efficient method of treatment. Okay, so here we go. I'm just going to bring this down a little, go to 8. I'm also going to bring the time down because although we recommend a standard of 15-minute treatment with a Hidrex machine, generally that applies just for the hands and the feet. When you're treating the underarms, we recommend that you split that into 2 8-minute sessions, and that allows you time to re-soak the underarm sponges, which gives you the best sort of results basically. So I'm going to bring the time down. I'll bring that down to 8. Okay, so what I'm going to do is hook up the test patient, and what you'll see is the dive light will illuminate when the circuit closes. The machine registers that that your body has closed the circuit. It will do a quick skin conductance test, which is like a safety feature, and then what will happen is the power will drop to 0 and it will slowly build up to 8, and it will do that for the 8-minute treatment. Here we go. Okay, dive light's on. Not sure if you can see that on the camera. Power's coming up. Okay, there you are. You're sitting at 8 volts at the moment. You can increase or decrease to suit your own comfortable. We never recommend that you operate a treatment at uncomfortable levels. It's just counterproductive. You want to keep it within safe, comfortable sort of limits, and just sit there for the 8 minutes. It will go, and then once the time is counted down, the power will automatically dissipate. The word end will display on the screen, and that's when you can just safely sort of unplug yourself from the machine and re-soak your pads and be ready to go again.